We just have to say win with dice, the roundest table, and our names. Like
Sure. All right, I'm gonna start. I'll do a countdown, and then we're good to go. Are you ready?
wait. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Roundest Table, a gaming discussion podcast with Win with Dice. I'll be your host for this discussion, Calvin. That is my name. Joining me is Ramon.
Hey.
And Deanna.
Hi.
So we're fresh off our first Starship combat with Starfinder, and just wanted to take some time to do sort of a post-game episode about Starship combat, what we liked, how we felt, and whatnots. I mean, the main thing I'm thinking of right now, I should have made this enemy a lot harder.
Oh man, no, you really shouldn't. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the book said that like -2, like your ship tier would be average, and I was like, this is gonna be our first time doing this. You're also gonna be controlling the NPCs. It might be a bit difficult, so I'll make it slightly easy.
Yeah.
So I tried to focus on making a ship that was slower than you,
Yeah.
but it had higher hull points. I just like underestimated your shields significantly.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing too, right? Like ships. I think that like I don't know what the standard is for ships and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I guess when I was the one that built our ship,
Yeah.
the Silver's,
The Silverbird.
yeah, the Silverbird, and like I just thought the shields are like probably one of the most important parts of a ship. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I basically thought about if you ever played FDL, that's Faster Than Light. It's like a Steam game. It's a really good game, but essentially, if you don't have any good shields or anything like that, like you're basically dead in the water.
Yeah.
So from like that kind of terror experience I had before, like I learned shields are the best.
Like I'll admit, I was more focused on how to run it than building a ship.
Yeah.
So I think you learned a bit more about that angle than I did.
Yeah. For sure.
So how did you both find the roles on the ship? Because you both at some point were able to cover all the roles except captain.
Yeah.
So let's start with Deanna. You were playing Zatosh and S, essentially. So Zatosh, or Sheeran, he was basically your science officer, and S was running a gun the whole time, the coil gun. The hate coils.
The hate coils?
Yeah.
The turbo destructos?
Yeah, those things.
Well, there's a whole lot of dice involved for some of it.
Yeah, especially on my end, receiving it. But how did you feel, like, did each role feel essential to the ship? Like playing the science officer and playing the gunner?
Well, the scanning is really important, like knowing where their weapons are, and what the hull points are, so we know where to
where to aim, right?
Target and where to avoid be.
Yeah, that sort of helped you out in that fight.
Yeah, it helped a lot because I guess because the science officer and the pilot go in the same phase. So as the pilot, like it helped me try and maneuver the ship in the right place if you got a good scan.
Yeah.
Before, right? And it, funny enough, like I guess like when you found when we scanned the ship and learned that it was basically half dead, like I felt so much better. Like instantly I was like, okay, maybe this isn't so bad.
Yeah, that was a scary point for me, trying to, how do I sort out 4 shields?
Yeah.
Ramon, you were playing Kato, the pilot, and Price, who switched from engine to gunner.
Right, so Price is not good of an engineer. I mean, he's
surprisingly.
Yeah. I mean, he really just had to roll above a 10, but he wasn't doing that today. But that's like only when he shot missiles, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the piloting was actually really fun. Making the decision on where to position the ship was like crazy because this star map is quite big, and just the amount of maneuvers that you can do it's really nice.
Yeah.
It does help that our ship is also the fastest ship.
Yeah, that is sort of the story of the Silverbird. She's a fast thing.
Yeah, she hits real hard.
Yes, if you can actually roll a good number.
Yeah, she doesn't start fights, but she'll end them.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, no, it was fun. It's fun positioning your shields in a row. And I know at one point I had it's weird because I felt like I made like a piloting mistake. I was positioned wrong. When like we were facing each other down for the first time, and I didn't realize that. I forgot that our front shields were down.
Yeah.
So you landed a direct hit straight into our hull.
The hull points, yeah.
Yeah, which was like, I basically didn't want the ship to be touched, period, right?
Yeah.
That was my job as a pilot, to make sure that we were in the right arc and stuff like that. And I was like, oh no, I didn't think I could mess up.
But I think that's part of why the pilots and science officers go in the same phase.
Yeah.
Like, you want to make sure you're in the right position for your shield and for the opponent's shields, right?
Right, yeah. It was pretty cool, yeah. No, I found that it was... Because, like, it's a weird thing because you didn't think that it was going to be so much strategy and, like, positioning and stuff like that, but it really means a lot.
Yeah, the positioning and everything.
Oh, man.
I actually kind of expected this to be a bit more complicated. I think it helps that we only have 2 players, even though you were both running 2 characters.
Yeah.
It kind of helped a bit that we had less people here.
Yeah.
I mean, I expected this to take like a couple hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe if I had made the ship a bit tougher.
Maybe.
But it went by, I think, surprisingly smoothly, and we had a lot of fun with it. I mean, I definitely want to do more of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get more into ship building, try to build my own kind of.
I want to see more of what you want to come up with.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, that was some scary stuff.
You want me to build you a bunch of ships? I can just build you a bunch of ships.
I mean, honestly, you seem like you want to. I'll take them.
Oh man, it's really fun. Actually, it's a really cool role-playing experience because I'm also playing like I guess like a ship nut, I guess too. Like that's his thing. He likes ships. So like piloting them, knowing about them, all that stuff, and it's kind of cool because I'm kind of like that.
Yeah, like I do like how our pilot has this connection to the ship, even though you just found it. You do now have more of a connection to the ship.
Oh, she handles real good.
Yeah, she's a real beaut. Also, I did build some minis, which turned out pretty well. I like to think.
Oh, they're real good.
Yeah, I tried
I'm so impressed.
I tried to give them a bit of personality, but.
Guys, I'm so impressed. Yeah, so I guess like, what would you recommend if somebody would want to try to do this at home? Like all the people are playing Starfinder out there, because you might have to buy a new map.
Yeah.
And try and figure out how to organize it for yourself. But honestly, if you're playing a Starfinder game, guys, like you definitely should try ship combat. It's really fun.
I will say that you do need a map for ship combat. I don't see how you can run this without the spacing and everything, because you specifically need to know where am I moving, what direction am I pointing right now, where is the enemy ship compared to mine, and you can't be vague with that like you can be during normal combat. Like with the regular, just on your feet combat, you can be vague with that. You can be within certain ranges. You know, I can move about this, so they're probably about here.
Yeah.
With ships, you need to know exactly where everything is.
Yeah.
So I would, of course, recommend first off getting a map. Definitely going over the options. Just making sure people know like what they can do on their turns.
Oh yeah, right.
But that's just like general space stuff. I mean, general like game stuff, right?
Yeah.
Something I guess specific to this that I'm trying to think of. It's definitely a lot of strategy here, a lot of teamwork.
Yeah, actually.
So you might be used to being able to do certain things on your own in normal combat. Like you might be like, I can hit people real hard and I don't mind if I don't have someone watching my back because I'm fine.
Yeah.
But in this, everyone's playing a part of a singular unit, essentially. This is not a fight where you're one person on your own moving around. You're several people, and one person's moving, one person's attacking, and one person's checking out the enemy. Like, you're all basically doing things that you would do in normal combat, but as one unit. And I think that's something people need to, I guess, remember when they're doing ship combat.
Right, yeah. That's cool, yeah. So, like, would you recommend just picking up, like, the Paizo battle mat for...
Yeah,
that's
I mean...
what we did.
Yeah, it's, is it Paizo or Paizo?
I say Paizo because that's just the first time I read it, that's what I saw, so...
I read Paizo, so...
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, Piazza, whatever. I mean, yeah, it's a really good star mat. I mean, it's got 2 sides. They both look really nice. I suppose really any hex grid can do for this. Whatever size, as long as it's a hexagonal grid. But if you really want to get into the space part of it, like, I mean, I think if we were just playing on like a generic white grid, black lines,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be as interesting as when we're playing on, like, we got stars in the background and everything.
Yeah.
It feels more like we're in a space zone. Like when I was describing, there's some ships off in the distance, like some of your shots are coming close to.
Yeah.
It was easier to do that because I'm imagining this is sort of like what their background looks like.
Right, yeah. Oh, you know what I thought would be cool? Because I know I'm a war gamer, other than playing like tabletop role-playing games. I play a lot of war games, and I'm a Warhammer player.
Yeah.
So you could probably replace the grid with just like inches and like directions and stuff like that, right? It might get a little bit iffy, but if everyone's just trying to enjoy the game and everyone's cool with it, like you could just probably bust out a ruler and like change instead of hexes equal inches, right?
Yeah, it might be a bit iffy with turning getting the right angle.
Yeah.
But everything else maybe.
Yeah.
I would like to do larger ship battles. I want to do something with multiple ships. But I think that's a thing for the future. So any just quick final thoughts on ship battles? Deanna?
I would like to do one.
Ron?
Coil guns are the best guns.
Yeah, your linked coil guns are terrifying to me. I will have to destroy you. But yes, this was extremely fun. I like seeing teamwork in a game. That's probably my favorite aspect of RPGs.
Yeah.
And this is built for that.
Cool.
So thanks for listening, folks. Maybe drop a comment below on if you've given this a try, what you think about it. If you haven't yet, what you expect from it. Or maybe what you want to see more of in our Starfinder game. If you want to see more ship combat, that's definitely something we want to do more of. Until then, just subscribe if you want to see more of us. Drop a like, why not? Drop a comment about anything. Check us out on Twitter at WinWithDice. Our Facebook page is WinWithDice. We'll see you there. And till then, catch you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.